As they always say, be yourself.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Okay, what is your name and where are you from?
What's up, my mask? Is it on now?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. What's up, guys? My name is Jeffrey.
Yeah.
I go by Free Jeff on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm from New Jersey.
All right,
New York,
cool.
New Jersey.
Newark? All right. So, tell us a little bit about Newark, first of all. I mean, I know you all got an airport over there, but that's the main thing that it's known for, isn't it?
Newark is known for a lot of things.
Okay.
I think
Prudential?
yeah. Newark. I think Newark is known for like a lot of people don't know this, but I think M&M's started in
You mean the candy?
yeah.
Oh, really?
I think it started in
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I'm not the best when it comes to my city, you know.
Yeah.
But Newark is the center
Yeah.
city of all commerce.
Oh, really?
So everybody travels through Newark in order to get to the other areas.
Yeah.
It's the main
Yeah.
part of like that's like.
So how often you come out here to the city?
I used to come out here a lot, but
Yeah.
lately not so often.
Okay.
Came over here yesterday,
Yeah.
and I ended up having just a random spontaneous cool day.
Really?
And stayed over like a random friend house that
Yeah.
like we reconnected with,
Yeah.
and then woke up,
Uh-huh.
we went to the car, slept in the car,
Okay.
and now we just over here just enjoying, me and my friend over there just kind of enjoying the day.
All right. So tell me, what is the main difference between Newark and New York City?
That's a great question.
Because it's close by, but it's kind of got its differences as well.
So the difference I think between New York and New Jersey is like culture.
Yeah.
It's like culture.
Really?
Yeah, like New Jersey is like overlooked.
Uh-huh.
New York is like everybody wants to come to New York because
Yeah.
it's like the idea of America, right?
Uh-huh.
Like all types of cultures and stuff
Yeah.
come together. New Jersey has its own kind of culture when it comes to dance, when it comes to underground art, when it comes to like art. Like we're just overlooked like when it comes to like art, man.
Yeah.
Like on one street we can have a producer, we can have rappers, we can have all this talent, but like we just don't know how to work together. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
What is more tough, New York or New Jersey? Or Newark, to be specific? Because I hear a lot of people saying that,
Newark
you know,
bad.
Newark it can be dangerous in some
Yeah.
parts. So what is safer for you, New York or Newark?
Newark and well, I'm from Newark.
Yeah. You don't gotta worry about getting jumped over there or anything?
You still have to, man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you still have to, man.
So you gotta definitely
I feel like
look
New
around.
York now is becoming like gentrified.
Okay. So they're
know?
pushing out a lot of the street people.
So
Is that it?
I would say, like my city is still, you know, it's
Yeah.
still pretty dangerous.
Okay. So it's still got some, you know, some of the original flavor.
Right.
All right. Now let's go through some of the other questions. If you want to skip anything, just say skip.
Okay.
All right. Now, 3 wishes. If I gave you 3 wishes, what would they be?
If I could have 3 wishes, what would I want?
Yeah.
Nothing.
So you're fine with your life right now. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
That is awesome.
I wouldn't want anything like that.
You are content. You are perfectly content with your life.
Right. Everything I have.
You got your health. You got your
everything-
friends.
Right. Everything.
That's what's important.
Yeah, I wouldn't need it. Like,
Yeah. All right. Let me ask you this then. What has peer pressure been like for you growing up?
peer pressure.
Yeah. Did you have to were you pressured into drinking or doing drugs, anything like that, smoking?
Oh, crack. Yeah. I
Crack?
tried
Oh,
crack.
you was pressured into that?
Yeah.
People talked you
No,
into it?
I'm lying. I never did crack.
Okay.
I never did crack, man. No, I don't think. So I've been told I'm a natural born leader. So like
Really?
peer pressure, yeah.
Okay.
So peer pressure has never been
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I've never been much of like a follower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've always been able to like scowl if somebody's trying to like pressure me, and it's more so like
You could read their body language
it's like
and
a
all that stuff.
reflection on him. Like, why
Yeah.
are you trying to, you know? like,
Yeah. So first rule of thumb, don't associate yourself with people who have conflicting values
Exactly.
from yourself.
That's a fact.
So you've already filtered them out from the beginning.
Right. Exactly. So I
Okay.
can just read like
Yeah.
what your energy is like, who
Yeah.
you are. You know what I mean?
Was you always like that? I mean, would you say your parents sort of trained you to be that way or taught you? Or was it like all you, pretty much? Or or you would have been that way regardless.
I want to say like 75% is me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I see it in like my family members, you know what I mean? Like they can be peer pressured, you know what I mean? So I want to say 75% is me. And then the other 25 is like just the things I've been through and like, me growing up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I noticed because I've done like maybe 20 interviews, and I've noticed that a lot of the people who step up, they're the leaders. Okay. And I usually ask them, are they a leader? But you already said you were.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, because people who step up, I mean, that's why I'm doing it this way rather than running up on people. Because if you run up on people, a lot of people, they don't know what to say or they don't want to do it. But people who come up, who step up, they're leaders, they're confident in themselves. They can generally, not all of them, but they can speak well, they can express themselves. But if you just run up on them, it could be anybody. They don't know they don't know how to answer these questions.
And like they don't know what's going on,
Yeah, some people, you ask them what their biggest accomplishment was, they got to think for like 20 minutes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's why you don't run up on people like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So you're saying a lot of people that like just naturally come up to you.
Yeah. If they come up to you, they've already got certain strengths within them.
They have like leadership qualities.
Yeah. They're more confident in themselves. They can speak a little bit better. But if you just run up on some random person, not everybody can articulate themselves or express themselves. Quite
that's super interesting.
Yeah, quite as well as yourself. Actually, you're one of the people who speaks a little bit better than a lot of the other ones.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So Newark, New Jersey is where it's at.
New Jersey is where it's at, man.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you something. Have you had any game changers in your life?
Game changers?
Yeah, something that happened to you that changed the way you live your life.
Oh, for a fact, bro. Okay. I've had a lot of game changers.
All right, let us know.
One game changer. All right, I read the book. It's a book. It's like the first book I ever really read. I wanted to read. It's called The Alchemist.
Yeah.
By Paulo Coelho. It was Will Smith's favorite book. That book was a game changer. And it pushed me to like step outside of my comfort zone.
Yeah. Which is very important.
Yeah, it like pushed me to like just like read the signs of life almost in a sense and like be more in tune with just like allowing the world to show you, because like we're all looking for direction, you know what I'm saying? Like we're all looking for something to help us either understand ourselves or understand the world or achieve certain things. So the book definitely gave me a way to obtain direction in life.
It was kind of like a compass for you to guide you, to know which direction you. Because when we're young, like we don't know if we should go this way, to go that way. We're confused. So sometimes people just stay in one place and they don't go in any direction.
Exactly.
It's like when if you don't know which direction north is, it's like where am I supposed to go?
Yeah, and a lot of times we're looking for something that in reality is like in ourselves. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we're looking for wealth, we're looking for love. Like that's all internal things.
Yeah.
Another game changer, I was homeless.
Okay.
I was sleeping outside of my car with a few of my friends.
Yeah.
Well, not my car, his car.
Right.
And we took a trip to Florida because we were like content creators, like yourself. Okay. I was posting things on Instagram, on YouTube, and we wanted to head over there because, like I said, Jersey, we don't know how to like support each other. So we just went over there on like just to get out. This was I think in 2018, and it was a game changer because like being homeless isn't like there's so much like I am a person that like whenever there's some. All right, in dark times, right? All right, let me give you guys an example so you guys can understand this. In dark times, all right, Santa Claus, he delivers gifts in the darkest of night, right? We don't see Santa Claus, right? So in that same sense, it's the darkest of times when there's gifts to be received. You know what I'm saying? So when we was homeless, like I learned so much about myself, about just like being able, like about being an entrepreneur, about like people, about thoughts, you know what I mean? Because like being homeless sounds like it's terrible. Like I don't want you to be homeless. I don't want anybody to be homeless. But there's a beauty in it because like if you want something, all you have is time. And like homelessness like forces you to like achieve that thing because you don't have no home. So you don't have no excuse to lay on a bed that you don't have. You just get up and like you try to make it happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that was definitely a game changer, man. Florida. And then another game changer was another fear of mine. I went skydiving. Oh man.
You went from being homeless to skydiving. That's a good jump right there.
Yeah. skydiving, it's something about like fear. Like I hate fear. I'm afraid of fear. You know what I mean? So like, I'm afraid of heights, and I'm still afraid of heights. But it was something about skydiving that like definitely like shook me, and like it made me feel like I can just achieve my wildest dreams. You know? Yeah.
So you went through with it.
Right.
How did you get the idea to do that? You watch a movie or something?
Skydiving?
You see like Point Break and you're like, I'm gonna do skydiving? Because I wanted to do that when I saw that movie, Point Break.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I want to surf, but I want to skydive. Have you seen that movie?
Nah.
Oh man, you gotta watch it.
I don't think I did though. I don't think I did.
It's good. It's just like it's just like makes you really want to do that. Sometimes after you watch a movie, you know, you're like, oh
I think Will Smith like explained the skydiving.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's why. But I had it on a list.
Right.
On my wall, just like a list of fears. And I remember it was getting close to my birthday. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And then as I was at my friend's house, it just kind of dawned on me like, yo, like I can go skydiving. You know, it's never really, you know, our goals are not really as far as we think they are. You know, like they're just right there. It's just a matter of like whether you want to take action or if you don't want to. You know, and again, it's all like whether you're afraid or not. You know, like if
whether you're gonna let your fear stop you or whether you're gonna move forward.
Exactly.
Yeah. I could tell you're going places, man. You're gonna be going places, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You're gonna watch this video one day and be like, man, a lot of people are gonna watch that video. You might be like the head of a company or something, and people will look back and be like, oh, that's how he started out.
Fun fact that I already am, but that's
really. Oh my God. Okay. Well, maybe you'll be owning like 10 companies by then. That's cool, man. That is absolutely cool. Because I think like a lot of people have these fears, and the quick, because life is short. And if you wait until you're 40 years old to come to that realization, a lot of things you're not going to be able to do, because simply you won't have your health, you won't have your youth, and a lot of things are going to get in the way. It's like if somebody was 50, 40 years old, he wanted to become a doctor, he's not going to be able to, because you have to go through all that training and
20 years of school. Like.
Yeah. So the quicker you come to some of those realizations you were talking about, the better, because now you can do things with your life, and you've got some of this experience, and you got a lot of the stuff that are in people's ways. You got that out of the way already, so you can just keep driving forward.
Right. It's all about understanding self. So like if you don't do things that like challenge yourself, you're never gonna really understand who you are.
Right. I hope some people can watch this video and then learn something from it. And that's what I'm kind of trying to do that. I think some of the people who watch the videos will be like, oh, I'm not the only one who feels that way. Or I'm not the only one, you know, because a lot of times people feel like they're the only ones because they're kind of isolated, they don't get out much. But sometimes if people watch this video, it's kind of like them getting out without really getting out. All right, let me ask you the next question. I want to jump from thing to thing.
Go ahead.
How important is marriage to you?
How important is marriage?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
It's not on my radar, so like, you know, it's hard for me to I think communication is more important than marriage. You know, because you can get married and it can go to shit. So if you don't know, if you don't, like, I think going back, like, you got to know yourself more. You got to know who you are, and you got to know how to communicate. Because if you don't know those things, if you get married, it's gonna fall. You know. So
don't just jump into it.
Don't jump. Yeah.
Because in some cultures, I don't know if you know this.
Right.
They tell you to get married first, and then you'll figure everything out afterward. Yeah. Or they'll tell you to get married first, and your wife will whip you into shape.
That's a fact.
Some people will say that, but not everybody.
I don't personally agree, but I know there's been arranged. I think that's the word. Arranged marriages that have worked though. You know. So I don't know.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this. Ancestry, how important is it to you? You know, nowadays a lot of people are trying to find out, you know, looking up who they are, checking their DNA to see where they came from. How important is that to you, if at all?
I think ancestry, you know, I actually want to figure out like my bloodline, you know, like but I just think that
not enough to spit in a cup though.
Huh?
Not enough to spit in a cup and send them your DNA. Because that's how they do it. They tell you to spit in a cup, you mail it to them, and they do a DNA analysis on your spit.
Oh,
and then they try to like link you up with something, you know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.